What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, RedemptionAgency.com, Urban-Picker.com. 24 years selling full-time on eBay. And 2026, as you know, if you watch my channel, is life-changing. So, today is the day I start my AI videos, my List Easier videos. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do this every day, an hour video a day, and it's just going to be me listing. Just working normal, not doing anything special, or just working. Kind of like a work-along video, if you will. So you can use it as such. So I might be mumbling about nothing. I might be dead silent most of the time. But you can watch the video to see how List Easier works, how AI can improve your eBay business, and take from it whatever you wish. If you do decide to sign up with List Easier, I'd truly appreciate if you use my affiliate link below. That's where I'll get 10% of your sign-on money. Yeah, boy! So I appreciate that if you use it. And you'll hear more of those. Listing with AI. Optimize. List more. List better. List easier. Ooh, I should write that down. List more. What did I say? No, I already forgot. I'm going to have to watch the video back. And then I'll write it down. That'll be my new tagline there for AI. So, like I said, I'm not doing nothing special. I've got to figure out where's going to be my best placement for my big ass head. I think I'm going to be over here in the corner. And you're just going to get screen share. I'm just going to be working normal. So if I have to leave the room to let the dogs out or something, I'm going to do that. So I'm not going to just going to play it norm. Play it norm, man. So I've already listed a lot of stuff today. Bunch of cassettes here. Got a silver chair, frog stomp sealed. Then I got some CDs. See, Scott Bearded Picker, he's on this quest to list more CDs than I have. So I've got to make sure I stay ahead of him. How many CDs do I actually have in my store? Let's see. Yeah, I think he said he wants to get to 25,000 by summer using List Easier. So I have 32,758 CDs in my store. So bring it on, Scott. Let there be competition. I like myself a little competition. All right. Today's going pretty good in sales. Already at $400 at 4 o'clock. So, all right, what am I going to do first? I guess let me knock out some of these CDs since I just got a fresh box. So this box will be G206 and G207. And that's, I got it divided in half. So, and then I always make a postie with the next SKU on it so I don't mess up and get off track and repeat a number or miss a number or anything like that. So, and tape it on with my cheap tape. This local company I used to order my mailers from, they had a big client who bought a bunch of tape, and the tape doesn't stick very well, so they threw it in the dumpster. And my guy at the company says, hey, you want this tape? It don't stick very well. I go, hell yeah. I don't use it for packaging customers orders, but I use it here for taping up boxes around the house, you know, and what have you. So I got tons of that still left. So, and then I use it to get the lint and the stuff off my hats and clothing also. All right, so let me see how I got this set up here. I think this is under table 1. Yeah, it looks like it. All right. Boink. So what I kind of do is just, with my media boxes, I have 16 by 10 by 4s. I divide them in half. And then the stuff I'm getting ready to list, I'll go ahead and start filling the box so I know how many's gonna go in it. Alright, and then and I do like A through M in the front of the box and N through Z in the back of the box. That way it basically takes the box down to 4 little locations. So if it's 206 and it starts with an A through M, I know exactly the little spot it's going to be in. So it makes it quite easy, quicker to pull, if you will. It's oversized there. So, if you are using List Easier, let me know below how you're doing. Some of your achievements. I've said since day one it's going to be life-changing. Has it changed your life? I know it has mine. Made things a lot easier. I have a lot more time. A lot more time. Now taking pictures and just filing in the right spot takes up the longest time for me. But doing this might take a little bit longer, but it makes pulling a whole lot quicker. So I make that time back up when items sell. So. Yep. Travis Keith. Wilco. Fit a few more in here. Phillips. C&A. I think I get one more. Definitely get the smaller ones in here. And this is new, so I gotta remember that. This one's new. Okay. Create listing. We're going to use the batch judging. CD. So this is going to be G206. And leave it at $5.99. Some of these I'm going to have to look up. Okay. Boom. This is table 1. So we're going down through. What does she look like? So I can remember what she looks like. Alright. Going down through. Her. Boop. Let them upload. Since I took these pictures, today I started something a little bit new with taking the pictures. I am taking 3 pictures of everything instead of 2. So I'm opening the case and taking the picture of the CD and the back of the insert also, just because I've come to, it seems like, you know, media collectors are getting a lot pickier with the conditions and stuff. So instead of putting everything, you know, if I've got several of each, even if it's a slight difference, I'm listing it on its own, because there are a lot of variants, not just condition wise, but you know, when a CD is first released to its second release to it remastered, you know, there's a lot of difference even with the color of the disc. Like if you take Meatloaf Bad Out of Hell 2, for example, the top of the disc was full color. And then as sales slowed over the years, it became just a silver disc. So some people might be looking for the earlier versions, and over time the colors faded. So it's almost like they kept using less and less ink just to cut cost. So there's several different versions of that out there just on the, I don't need that, just on the disc alone. So some of this stuff I'm gonna just look up instead of just putting everything at one price. Promo. Cha-ching. Mesh. This is Mesh, which is a St. Louis band before Mesh. There's two Mesh bands, and the other one got signed before the St. Louis band, so they ended up changing their names to Mesh STL. So as you can see, 20 to 30 bucks here for this. So I'm just gonna go $29.99. And this, let's see, this is some like black metal-ish stuff. Promo, advanced promo. Nobody has the advance, so I'm just going to pop it up at a high price and see what happens. So this is the advanced promo disc also, I believe. Yep. In the slipcase. Meshuggah. So since this is advanced and they're still pretty hot band, I'm just going to go 20 bucks on that. That's another advanced promo. I love promos. I got that one up for 50. So I'll just match it. And then I got my sale, so I'll be lower. When I'm putting up a little lot that has a bunch of stuff that I know could be worth more money than, say, just putting it all up at $10, I'll make sure I look those up. It's worth the time if you can get $50 for something instead of, you know, $10. This is a promo. And sometimes I'll just guess. If I know the artist or have a feeling about the artist. Whoops. Queens of the Stone Age is kind of still popular, so we'll look that one up. Promo 20 sealed, so go $14.99. Alison Krauss. Let's see this one. So this was a promo. Oh, she's still got a crowd that follows her. I'm at 24 on that one. Body talk, I know your body talk. This one I do not know. So we'll go to Discogs on this. Yeah, nothing major. Just put $9.99. The cage. Look, I got one of these already up. But these are cardboard cases, so they could easily have different conditions being their cardboard. And this one's got stickers on the back of it. So. We'll go $9.99. Body talk on yes. Put this one up at $14.99. Minefield. And this is a promo, I believe. Peter Murphy. $5.99. Experimental jazz. Vampire's Lair. Nothing special. Kenny G Music. So they're covering Kenny G, so it's not Kenny G. Let me just put music after that, since that's what it says. Don't want somebody to think they're getting Kenny G. Big Town, Kenny Chesney, Dave Matthews, Avita, Air Supply. Boom. These were the ones I was wondering too what these things go for. 18. 11. 9. I'll just put them up for $12.99. Billy Bragg and Wilco. Is Wilco still a thing? Another local band, Wilco. Not so much. I'll put this one. Put it $7.99. Phillips, Carson, Atkins. This is a promo. Non-listed. Let's go 14 on that. And nothing special there. All right. Done. List. 55 CDs. I forgot to mark that last one new, didn't I? Dag nabbit. Oh well. I knew I'd forget. That's why I try to do all the news together. And or I put it at the very first one so I don't forget it. But I went against what I normally do there. Okay, next up. Now this one, I've got multiple pieces new after these 4 or 5. Let's see. Why is that so coming over so thick? Joe Boss. That's sealed. All of these are sealed, actually, ain't it? Yes. All these are sealed. Oh wait, I got some more before we get into those classicals. Broken English. KO. Washington. Play ball. Neil Diamond. Alright. So we got the Mahler. Which is the first one. And Wagner, whatever his name is. Mozart. And that's all that'll fit there. Okay. CD. New. G207. Alright, let's delete this. Okay, so we got those. So we got 3 different ones here. And then Mozart was the last one. Whoops. Tree. Okay. They all kind of look like, so I got to make sure I don't mess that up. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-boom. On new, the only thing I do different is I like putting new in the title, just so if I have to look something up and to see if I got a duplicate of it, then I know it's a new copy. After this, I'll do some other type of stuff and use flex. I think I got enough. I'm not sure what's first. Might have to do hats first, which I'll use batch for. Bradford Marcellus. These are sealed. That's promo. I'm gonna look you up. $27. 24. Try to make sure I look up like small label or independent jazz, just because. Looks like new. Is that the same one? No, it's not. I'm just gonna go 29 on that. Sunshine 14. Broken English. I think this is a local band too, ain't it? No, Kansas. That name sounds familiar though. Oh, it's spelled differently, that's why. So they got 59 for a used one. So I'll go 99 for a new one. What the streets want. Mm-hmm. 49 on that. KO and the knockouts. $6.99. What you need, kiddo? Mm-mm-mm. 17, 19. Play ball. Get that for 14, 24, 10. Go 12. What you doing? You all right? It's not lunchtime yet. Almost. Give me a half hour. Okay, these I got more than one of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'll go $12.99 on those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. New. All right, 4, 7, 12. 16. Point. Usually when I list, I just come over here and kind of just do a quick look to see if there's something that jumps out wrong that I might have missed. Just double checking stuff. So. Normally if the title's right, everything else is going to be spot on. Everything's built off the title, it seems. So if something's wrong in the title, then I check the rest of the listing. Hey, that's actually starting to work. Which I'll refresh and it probably won't work. Alright, let's see what's next. Let's go here. CT51. Oh, it's still there. Let me see. do just that. That's first, okay. This is what I've been trying to do too. Like, if I make a stack in the tote, I'll title it what it is, so I know this first stack's all men's hats. Makes it quicker and easier. So, men's hats. We're gonna go I-29A. So table 1 is not all done yet, but let me erase what I did. Whoops. Try to keep it organized. All right. So everything in the stack should be stack 1 down through part 1. Do need another little lower spot somewhere. To help out. Okay. Boop. Alright. Boink. Boink. I like letting this stuff load before I do anything. Why is my stomach talking to me today? Okay. This was a sample Coca-Cola, so I might throw a hefty price on that. The pictures will update, so it just takes them a little bit. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, where I post a bunch of pictures, reselling puppies, all that good stuff. Link should be below with the affiliate link. What did that say? Fibron. Napa. This one might be worth a little bit more because it's script. Maybe not. It is newer. Yeah. Guess not. I love my senior discount. Let's see what a sample hat will go for. is this? I don't even know what that is. Just make sure it's not something good. Minnesota Wild. I love this. You don't have to think. You just got to check. It's like a teacher's assistant. You just look over stuff. You don't think about it. You don't have to do the hard stuff. All right. Stack 2. Was, I believe, men's hats also. And I-29A. Alright, so stack 1. Delete. Champions down through Bush with the B. Why are these different? What did I do? What did I do here? Oh, I threw those on top, I guess. See, I try to make everything perfect and I screw something up. There's the NRA, okay. So then that's probably right here. Yes, okay. Got it. Alrighty. Boop, boop. Yeah, I'll use Flex with the items remaining in here, so you can see how Flex works. If you don't know, but you should know by now. You should know how awesome it is. Whoops. What can I call these videos? I need to call them something so they stick out. AI hour, since I'm doing an hour. AI power hour. How about that? I'll steal that from, since they don't use it for the Power Hour anymore podcast. Call it the AI Power Hour. I'm stealing your name, John. Instead of PPP. AIPH. It doesn't spell anything. Whoops. What happened there? Alrighty. Transfer on. Boop. I got a box to put those in. powder tape. Huh, baby girl? Don't mind me. Just grabbing some tape. Grabbing some tape. Alrighty, brand, yep. Boston Red Sox, Carhartt. Is Carhartt still going for good money? Pump it up to $17.99. Mizzou, Tigers, Matthew Travis. I love my library. Get your kid away from me. Yeah, since it's 17, I'll go up a little bit more on that, I guess. I don't know that name. John Blanco. Don't know. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow. Stranger Things. NRA. Whitetail. Oh. And you gotta watch these. This is not Tennessee Volunteers. Oops. Unknown T logo. Clear the front, side panels, 12 snug for any fan or collector. And right. Sometimes it misreads, logos because they look so look so close to other teams when it comes to little leagues and stuff. So that's why it makes that mistake. Because they look so similar. Alright. Boom. Alrighty. 208. G209. G210. Next. I got some DVDs in here, that's why. Had to get a new box. So. Got some women's hats in here too, huh? I'm not sure if DVDs are next or not. G208. Stack 2 is done. Okay, hats are first, so we'll come back to that. Okay. Boom. Boom. These should all be 2. Twilight. Blue's Clues. Rundown. Spider-Man. Oh, there's a Blu-ray in there. I'll delete that. Oh no, because I'm not using categories anymore, so I don't have to. House is new. Still not much on that. I always go a little higher on my box sets anyway. Usually they sell, so even if they are selling at $5.99. Okay, that's a new one. Did I click new? Yeah. Okay. So this is. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to delete that, and I'll just put it through the Flex with the other stuff. Because I used my draft, so my draft's set up for DVDs, not Blu-rays. All right. Is that new? No. Okay. That's $5.99. That's $5.99. That's $5.99. Boom. Okay. Knock out these few hats. Women's hats. And then the last batch is Flex. Boop. So this is going to be I-29B. Oops, did I? Yeah, I clicked women's hats, okay. Sometimes I just get in a habit if I don't pay attention. Pick the wrong category. Or pick men's hats when I wanted women's or something like that. So. Is that here? This might be a child's. Yep. I'll put that one through Listy or the Flex. So take this one out. And all these rest are women's. Yeah. Okay, Nike, Free Missouri, Destin, Florida, Legacy. Okay, Flex turn. Upload. Let me delete these. These out of my way. check that whoops, I hit the wrong thing. I was gonna see, I don't pay attention, I was thinking. Like I gotta check that calculator. I gotta put batteries in it to see if it still works or not. Okay, now we go. Now let me delete James. Oh wait, I need that Blu-ray. Okay, boom, boom. Let me get my battery pack. I need 4 AAAs. See, it says USB charger, but that means it still should run off batteries, right? And batteries ain't just for memory, is it? I wouldn't think so. But, ooh, yeah, it's working. Yay! I don't even know what this one goes for. I never found a yellow one before. Yes, it works. I found this over at the bins. You'll be able to see it better when I'm on the screen than you will me holding it up in my little bitty picture of me. Yeah. Cool. Cool beans, bro. Alrighty, generate categories. $97.50 G. New Mexico. What's that got to do with New Mexico? Is the isotopes in New Mexico? I don't know. I don't know what isotopes is. I'm guessing it's a team. Since it's sponsored by Coca-Cola. Yep, Albuquerque Isotopes. There we go. Sweet. See? AI smarter than me. Calculator, souvenir travel. Remember? That's the Boy Scouts thing, ain't it? Cub Scouts. Why would it be in souvenirs and travel? Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, the same thing, right? I think so. Let's put it there. Let's see what happens. And Blu-rays. Generate. Let's see how many discs this thing holds. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. I'm messing up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 6, 48, 50, 52, 54, 50, 58, 60, 62, 64, 68, 76, 80, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94. Is that right? Well, I just count the pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Come here. Ooh, what's that? Oh, one of the CDs I just put up, $50 offer. Sold. I'll show you which one that is before I shut it off. I'll try to remember to anyway. It's that metal one where I was talking about. Okay, oh. Now damn it. I forgot. This thing's driving me crazy. I forgot what number I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 times 4 equals 88. That makes more sense. Okay. Good Lord. Okay. We're going... We'll just mark them all small for now. I-29B. Yeah, I figured there was going to be none of those. We'll just go 20. And we'll go use same. It's 88. Oops. Size up on the shipping. Okay. This is the one I'm like, hopefully, I'm like, I want this to be so much better since it's yellow. I've never found a colored one before. It's always just that plain simple one that goes for like $20 or whatever. Oh man. I'm going to do a search on this one just in case. Better safe than sorry. 17, 19. Boo. Are those working? Yeah. What are they actually selling for? 24 free shipping. Alright. Would you suggest 15? I'll do 22 since I got a sale. And we'll go with that on there. Oh, I was like, what's it missing? Used. And then the Blu-ray. I don't know if the digital's still available. Oh, very good. And it's media. Alright. Boom, boom. That's a higher shipping. Boom and boom. Biggity bam. Whoops, I forgot to put this in my box, so I'll have to put that in there. show you that CD. Show you the CD after I make sure these go up. Maybe it's over here. Nope, it's not over here yet. Figures said I was going to show you. It's not over here yet. Maybe it won't show up until they pay. I don't know. It shouldn't though. It should automatically pop up. And that is all. Bam. So that was the eBay Power Hour. And don't forget, you've got List Easier University, List Easier U on YouTube, where it's short videos to walk you through how to set it up, how to do this, how to do that, and all that good stuff. So make sure you subscribe to that channel also. And make sure you subscribe to me if you haven't by now. Dang. Like this video. And of course comment on how you're feeling about List Easier. Is it life-changing? Alright. That's it. Thanks everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.